What's up, everybody? It's Cody from the Brew and Orange podcast. Here we go again. I'm back after I know you've all been waiting and wondering where the heck has Cody been this whole time. Well, here I am. Let's just say the Gators had those 2 weeks off. I've been busy, had bridal parties, weddings. I got number 3. My third wedding of 2 months coming up this weekend. But look, a lot of stuff has happened in Gator Nation. I've had a lot of good beers that I want to share with you, so let's go ahead and get right into it. So, like we do every single time, before I even tell you what I had in Savannah, before I tell you what I drank last night with my buddy Taylor, happy birthday to Taylor, happy birthday to Josh. Look, Tampa's booming right now. If you have not been to Magnanimous Brewery, if you have not been to the new Brass Tap over by the Hatchery, we're going to get into all that. I'm going to tell you about it. Hope you'll go out and you will support the local restaurants, local breweries, these establishments. They're going to put food on the table for all these people. It's going to help people like me, people like you to go out and enjoy what Tampa has to offer because there's a lot going on. So, Magnanimous Brewery, Florida Avenue, over by 717 parking at the kind of Florida Avenue and 275. Not a far drive for me. It's not going to be a far drive for you. Look, delicious beer. Let's tell you what I had over there. Magnanimous Brewery. I had Fuzzy Huggers, okay? Juicy IPA, crushable, gave it a 4. Hops for the Divine. That boy was strong, 9%, still a 4, okay? If you're catching a trend, these are high-quality beers right here. All right, Magna Colada. I don't usually have this. You know me if you've watched my podcast. If you watch me have beers, you know I like juicy, you know I like hazy. This is a sour, kind of pineapple, almost a pina colada type of sour beer. Delicious. It was a 4 all day long. Here's what we got today. Before the Rain here. Double IPA, Nelson, Citra hops. The rain's already here. If you don't know, now you do. If you're watching right now from Tampa, we're all getting hammered by Ada, ETA, whatever the heck you want to call it right now. Look, this is what we do here in Tampa. It's mid-November. We're still getting pounded by a tropical storm. It's all good. If you don't know, look at the beautiful background here. We're doing this podcast live from a new spot. So if you're watching, hope you like the new background. We're going to use the living room a little bit here. And if you're listening, hey, pop on over to Instagram Live. Pop on over to YouTube Live. It'll be posted on there here pretty soon. There's robocalls. Who else is experiencing this plethora of robocalls? Please leave me alone. I've already voted. Election's over. Leave me alone. Sprint, T-Mobile, do your thing. Stop these robocalls. I'm sick of it. All right, so let's go. Those are the beers I had from Magnanimous. Let's go ahead and try this one before the rain. Even though we're having this now, it's raining, whatever. After the rain, during the rain, but this is before the rain. Citra and Nelson hops, double IPA, Magnanimous Brewery. This place is awesome. Please check out my Instagram. The interior is great. It's a great Tampa vibe. My buddy Taylor and I were there last night. We closed it down. It's open till 10. They open at 7 a.m. They've got coffee. They've got all the fire, juicy IPAs. They also have great sours. Like I told you, the Magna Colada was fantastic. I highly recommend it. Let's give this a shot. Here we go. And as we always do, pour it right in. Hope everyone can get a great look at this. Look at that. It's juicy. It's beautiful. You're going to be the first to see me try this right now. This is not one of those that I've tried and I'm just letting you hear about it. No, we're going to try this together right now, essentially. So there we go. Before the Rain, be magnanimous. It is something that we could all take to heart right now during 2020 as we round out this wild year that's still wild outside. The wind is blowing. It's howling. They're shutting things down. They just shut down Hyde Park, but not for Beachy Modern Italian. My wife is on the way home right now, but they are still open. So if you're looking for somewhere to eat during this tropical storm or order food, go to Fort Beachy Modern Italian. Hey, don't even let them know Brew and Orange sent you. Just know it's delicious pizza and pasta. But a lot of the breweries are closing, so hopefully you've already gone out and gotten the beers you want to taste. So here we go. Cheers to everybody. Happy Veterans Day. Salute to all those who have served. Happy birthday, Taylor. Happy birthday, Josh, my cousin Josh. And happy birthday to all those, and salute to all those who have served. Hey, we're not doing the things that we're doing. We're not living the life here in America that we're living without the service that you have done. The active members. So thank you. You're what makes America tick, and we greatly appreciate that. And I hope everyone out there, if you see someone dressed in, who's dressed up, who's out there, and they're active and you can tell, shout them out, salute them for their service, because without them doing this voluntarily, you and I are getting drafted to do that kind of stuff, and that's why we live in a country as great as America, because we're not forced to serve. It is voluntary to serve, and that makes America freaking awesome. And if your guy did not win the election or whatever it is, who cares? Be nice to someone. Be magnanimous. Be solid. Be respectful. Support those. Okay, that's what you got to do. Be magnanimous. Before the rain, during the rain, after the rain, but it is before the rain. Try it. Citra, Nelson Hops, double IPA. You know this is the color I dig. Let's give it a shot. My goodness. I know you heard that sigh of relief, that sigh of satisfaction, that self-actualization that has been achieved just now. Also, that's a 4.25, okay? Be magnanimous, Magnanimous Brewery, Florida Avenue, right there off the interstate. I'm in the Citrus Park, Carrollwood area. Solid 15-minute drive for me. Easy peasy. I'd do it again today. I'd do it again tomorrow. Cans to go. Plenty. The T-shirts are fire. I cannot wait to get my hands on one of those T-shirts. Support your local brewery. It's been there for a short period of time, but no better time than the present than to go out there and support your local brewery and be magnanimous. Respect those around you, okay? Be that guy. Be magnanimous. Man, that's citrusy. That's crushable. That's drinkable. That's a double IPA. Doesn't taste like it. So that's going to be a 4.25 for me. Find me on Untapped, Cody Brickner, Brew and Orange. You'll see the picture of my cute little dog up there. Let's backtrack just now, right before I came on. I'm a Nashville hot chicken fan. I went to the Hatchery. The Hatchery is now right there at Kennedy and Del Mabry. They just put a brass tap right next door to it. Go there, please. Get yourself something to go at the Hatchery. Eat while you're there. Bring it over to Brass Tap. They've got a great collection. I had a Calusa Zodi over there. I had a, what was it? What the heck did I just have over there? I had a, some Series Hazy IPA. Couldn't even find it on Untapped. Must be so new. Delicious. It's a great variety. I used to go to the Brass Tap in Carrollwood, but this Brass Tap over here is a whole different ball game. And it also helps that the Hatchery is connected to it. So I got at the Hatchery the signature spicy breaded chicken sandwich. Out of 5, I'm giving that a 4 out of 5. King of the Coop is great. Don't get me wrong. I have not reviewed that on here yet. But over here, I just had a couple of the Nashville Hot Tenders. That's something I've been wanting to get my hands on. Nashville Hot Tenders. I'm giving those a 4.25 out of 5. Those are delicious. They're spicy. They're tender. The ranch was a perfect. So shout out to the guy who recommended the ranch for my Nashville Hot Tenders. They don't have the, like at the King of the Coop, they don't have the levels of hot. You're not going to go wrong. They were hot. 2 bites, out, breathing fire. Good fire. Tender fire. Go get it. The Hatchery. Right next to the Brass Tap. Go see Leanne. That was my bartender today. Shout out Leanne. Shout out Brass Tap in the Hatchery. You made my Veterans Day afternoon incredibly enjoyable. I had some good beers, good conversation, and some good food, and that's what it's all about. So, let me talk about what I had in Savannah real quick. So, while I was in Savannah, I did have some really good beers. Shout out to Dakota and Lily. Beautiful wedding, beautiful couple, beautiful families that are now, we're now together. We are bonded. It was a fun time, man. Look, Savannah's an awesome place. Go visit if you have not. It was my first time. So, Service Brewery, Compass Rose. And I mentioned them first because they're veteran-owned, so salute to them. Service Brewery, Compass Rose, gave it a 3.5. Hopland IPA, shout out to Katie, our bartender. I don't even remember what that place was called, but we sang karaoke. We enjoyed ourselves. Everybody was hospitable. Hopland IPA from Southbound Brewing Company, 3.75. Wild Leap Chance IPA, 3.75. Moon River Swamp Fox IPA, 3.75. Look, check out Ghost Adventures and look for the Moon River episode. It's haunted. Watch the episode. If you're in Savannah, go check it out for yourself. Give it a feel. It's haunted. It's creepy. It's awesome. I recommend it. Swamp Fox IPA from Moon River Brewery 3.75. My personal favorite of the weekend, Wild Heaven Altair 4. I gave it a 4. It's a New England style IPA. Shout out to Eleanor at Sixpence Pub right there by Bull Street and Jones Street. Awesome, beautiful Savannah. I cannot wait to go back. Hope I get to go back. So, look, man, we've crammed a lot in here in about 10 minutes. Had a lot of good beers, had a lot of good food, great service, not just today at the Hatchery and the Brass Tap, but while I was in Savannah. You can't go wrong with it. Look, let's get right into the nitty gritty here. Florida had some good things happening the last week. We had Yusef Mugabari, 4-star O-lineman, commit. Brewster was on top of that, wanted him, was probably recruiting him back when he was at North Carolina. This is a big get. We always talked about it in previous episodes. Hevesy gets his guy every once in a while, but this was Brewster and Hevesy closed this one down. This guy's just going to come in behind your Tarquins and behind your Joshua Browns, and these are going to be guys who are capable of playing very early. And look, Sorry, we talked about him. He just got crystal balled to Florida. The results in the field start to matter when you win the games like he just won against Georgia. That was a huge win. You can't underestimate what a victory over Georgia does. So suck it, all you Georgia fans. You're over here making excuses about being injured and your quarterback situation. That's no one's fault but your own. We're all playing in an injured, riddled season right now. We're all playing in a very odd and awkward season for everybody. Everyone's experiencing issues because of this pandemic, whether it's not being prepared, it's having a bad defense, it's having injuries. We're all dealing with it. Florida whooped you. Deal with it. Okay? That's the deal. And now, Dan Mullen and the Florida Gators are going to reap the benefits of that victory as long as they can keep the foot on the pedal and dominate the rest of the season. You've got, 5 games left, counting the LSU. Pedal to the metal. Win these games. Get to Atlanta. Get to the SEC Championship. Because guess what? Alabama's beatable. Okay? What we did to Georgia is something only Alabama was able to do. Beautiful game. I'm so glad I got to experience that with people up in Savannah after witnessing my little sister get married. What a beautiful day that was. Capped off by a beautiful win by Florida. You cannot beat that. You cannot dial up a better day. Look, everyone go out, stay safe. This tropical storm's out there. If you're in the state of Florida watching this, if you're in the immediate Tampa Bay area or anywhere else, stay inside, hunker down, be there with your family and your loved ones. Make sure you have all the necessary supplies. That also means grab your beers before the rain. Magnanimous Brewery. Again, shout out to Carolwood Barbershop. Got me cleaned up. Leanne, you were great today. Hatchery, you were awesome. So glad I finally got to check that out. And all the beers in Savannah, fantastic. Can't wait to be back. Can't wait to try more beers. Check me out on Instagram. Took some really great pictures. Brew and Orange on Instagram. Brew and Orange on Twitter. I'm glad to be back. This was a short one, but it was fun. I'm glad to be here. Hope you'll still watch and follow. Everyone, enjoy the weather because you know what happens. Once these storms blow by, the weather that follows is immaculate. We're going to have some blue skies. And, hey, wedding number 3 of the last 2 months, Jeremy Hunt and Kirsten, congratulations on the wedding that's coming up. I cannot wait to be a part of it. Hey, all those who are, just everyone hang in there. Have a great time. Celebrate with loved ones. Hunker down. Do your thing. Drink some local craft beers. Maybe Uber Eats some Hatchery. I don't know, just enjoy, but have a glass of water because that stuff was fire. Not just good, but it was hot. So, cheers, everybody. Happy Veterans Day. Salute to all those who served, all those who are going to serve, all those who did serve. And, hey, get some before the rain. Or drink it during the rain, whatever floats your boat. Cheers, everybody.